Starting today on my high protein meal prep is a list that I took shopping, and I have got all these ingredients as well as some in the pantry that I didn't shop for. So I'm going to be making bulgogi beef bowls, chicken fajita bowls, breakfast sandwiches, cabbage rolls with fermented cabbage, and some side dishes, and sweet potato black bean breakfast wraps. And I will also be making asparagus pasta with a creamy sauce that includes cottage cheese. This meal prep, including overnight oats, will be my super high protein meal prep to start the new year off. Here are the ingredients I will be using for those recipes. I already cooked some rice. I'm going to have to cook several batches. And last night I cooked 4 chicken breasts in the slow cooker with chicken stock, and each one of these is half a cup of chicken, shredded. So yeah, these are the ingredients I will be using for those meal prep meals, and I will be logging everything in MyFitnessPal, and I will let you know what the macros are, well, at least the protein and the calories. The chicken fajita bowls will be the easiest of all. So that is going to be the tri-peppers sliced with onion, sauteed until those become nice fajita veggies. And then I will put black beans, salsa, and some sour cream. So I've got my black beans here. We've already got the chicken ready, and we just need some more rice. So typically the proportions that I do are half a cup of rice with half a cup of chicken. So these are each half a cup. So half a cup of rice will be a quarter of this. And yeah, I will definitely list all the macros. I'm going to be making some rice to start, and I need a lot of rice for all of the dishes, so I've only got a little rice cooker. While the oven is preheating, I'm going to be making 6 sort of fillings with the egg for the egg meal prep sandwiches. Going into the egg sandwiches, I'm going to measure about 100 grams of this pressed cottage cheese, and that is approximately, 125 grams, 27 grams of protein. And then with the eggs, I'm going to just blend it up and cook it in here with some feta and some spinach this time. I'm a little bit concerned that my rice cooker looks a bit full, but we'll see how it turns out. Turning it on, and there we go. We'll see how that works. It's just basmati rice, and I bought it from Costco. So in this is my measured out pressed cottage cheese, and I'm going to blend it up and then put it in here to cook in the oven. Alright, I have salvaged about this much spinach from a bag of spinach that wasn't too great. And then I've got my feta cheese, which I'm going to measure out probably 30 to 45 grams. And right now I'm going to check in the garden if there's any chives. I think it's a little too cold for chives. They're usually somewhere around here. No chives. Maybe here. Those are a little firmer than chives. Not sure what they are. There's leeks. So I've just put the spinach on the bottom with parchment paper, and then I'm going to pour this over top and add the feta cheese on top of that. So I'm just going to go with 53 grams, you can not really see it, there we go, of feta cheese, and I added some ground pepper to this, and I'm going to put this on top. The oven is now ready at 350 degrees, and I'm going to bake that for about 20 minutes. There it is. While the rice is cooking for the other dishes and the eggs are cooking for the English muffin breakfast sandwiches, I'm going to make the filling for the cabbage rolls. And this is fermented cabbage, so it's very soft and easy to use. and I am going to use arborio rice, which is a very short grain rice. I could only find medium ground pork. I would have liked very lean. Unfortunately, it was out. And I've got 1 egg, and I'm going to be making these in the Dutch oven, and they will be on the stove top using this tomato sauce. Not this guy. For the cabbage rolls, since I've made them before, I'm just going to kind of wing it. I'm going to put, I think, half a cup or 3/4 of a cup of rice with my meat. I'm going to chop up really fine parsley. I'm going to add some dill to that, some onion, the egg, some garlic, some paprika, and just some salt. And then I will wrap the meat mixture into the leaves, put it in the pot, cover it with tomato sauce. Right, I got the parsley and the dill, and then I'm going to put this real paprika inside, and it's going to be delicious. Right now I need to get the onion very, very finely chopped. So I'm going to do that with my mini food processor. I've put my little onion in there, and I'm going to detach this part from this and just attach it onto here. Next, I'm going to put in 3 cloves of garlic with my garlic press. But in the meantime, I think the eggs are ready. The rice is a little bit full, but it's fine. All right, just check the egg mixture. It's not super wet in the middle, so I'm going to leave it for 2 more minutes. Now that there's salt, pepper, paprika, garlic, onion, parsley, dill, I'm going to add the rice and the meat and mix it all together. Meanwhile, the rice is really full and the egg is here, ready to be cut into 6 for 6 English muffins. Clean dish. I'm done mixing the meat together, and I added salt a little bit late without a measuring spoon, so I think it was about a teaspoon, but I hope it's not too much because this is basically sauerkraut, so it's pretty salty. Here's what the leaves look like taken off of the sour cabbage. They're very soft, and I'm going to put this inside, roll it up, stand them up inside this pot. Almost done here. I've got this many, and I need to pull some more leaves. I don't like to pull all the leaves at once because sometimes there's only a little bit left, and I don't want to contaminate the leaves with meat. I decided to change the formation of them in the pot, and I put some sliced cabbage on the bottom so that they don't burn on the bottom, some tomato sauce on the bottom, and now I'm going to pour the rest and some water on the top. And I'm just going to cook these on the stovetop for, I don't know, maybe an hour to hour and 20 minutes. I'll check on them then. Now that the cabbage rolls are on the stove and the egg is finished, I'm going to make this into 6 ready-made breakfast sandwiches. So I just cut this into 6 pieces. It's very simple, and I put it inside the English muffin. Done. And I'm going to wrap each one of them in tin foil. And these ones go into the freezer for freezing, for easy meal prep, easy use, and I just like to put them in the microwave for 30 seconds and then into the air fryer to crisp them up. Now I've got 6 easy meals here. I'm going to put them right here where my frozen portioned chicken is. Just for now, just throw them there. Now that I'm making the fajita bowls, I'm going to start slicing up the fajita vegetables, fry them. I've got my black beans, I've got my rice, and I've got the dishwasher going in the background, and that's because in my kitchen I have 2 or 3 times every single tool that I need, because this meal prepping does take a lot of dishes. So I'm going to start slicing these up, and then I'm going to cook them really nicely for those chicken, rice, black beans, salsa bowls. Now I'm going to take my sliced peppers and sliced onions, and I'm going to put them into the frying pan, get them nice and well cooked, so we can make our beautiful fajita bowls that are really high in protein and low in calories. So let's do that. So right here beside our cabbage rolls cooking away, whoa, they're boiling away. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. I'm going to fry up these fajita vegetables in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I really like this flipper because it's a flipper as well as a spatula that you can like clean bowls out with. Yeah, I'm gonna get these will cook down quite a bit, so I'm gonna get these all fried up. And I made these kind of meal preps: chicken, rice, fajita veggies, black beans. I would do it in a single container and then freeze it all, but partly because I didn't buy any meal prep containers. I have enough Tupperware, but I just wanted to, I'm doing a big meal prep right now. So I used to do like this. I would have the chicken, and then I would have the fajita vegetables, and then I would have the black beans, and I would add the salsa, a little bit of cheese, sour cream. But this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put rice in half-cup portions in the freezer just like this. Then I'm going to put the fajitas just like that, so that they can be put into a regular bowl and eaten. Veggies, they're really delicious when they're a little bit caramelized, blackened, so that's what I'm going for here, so that they have some yumminess to them. Kind of tastes like a little bit like a restaurant, a little bit, yeah, so those are going to be with the chicken fajita bowls. And over here I've got 12 Ziploc bags of 1/2 cup of rice in each. And that's a really easy to measure amount. If you're trying to cut your calories, 1/2 cup of rice is a good portion size. Maybe for a man or a larger person, might be at 1 cup, so they can just use 2. And these are going to be frozen. Rice freezes exceptionally well. It tastes fresh right after you take it out of the freezer. It's amazing. Now I have a chicken fajita bowl. This is what it looks like when it's assembled. And this meal has almost 40 grams of protein in it. It has vegetables, beans, sour cream, salsa, sharp cheddar cheese because it's more tasty. When you're eating less calories, you want things to taste delicious. 1/2 cup of rice, 70 grams of shredded chicken breast. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Here's one of the finished cabbage rolls on a plate. I will just cut it open so you can see what's inside and how it looks like. So this is what it looks like inside. It's really delicious. Tastes like dill, parsley, paprika, all those delicious flavors all together. And it's served with sour cream. So today that concludes my meal prepping. Thanks for watching my video, and I'm going to do some more meal prep videos for you soon.